Goodbye, Apollo. You lost your debut. We'll go live with Apollo in the summer, eh? Outside when it gets nice.
I was going to say, I did.
Yeah. So here we are. It is Thursday, y'all. And we are so excited to be here. So where are we coming from, Maddie? We're coming from Limitless Ladies. I told you can send it to Ruth and Lauren and all the people. So Madison tags in people here. She gets a little bit obsessed with, but that's okay. And you highlight and all this stuff, right? So we are here in Canada, and it's actually feeling like nice weather might be on the way. Isn't it, Madison? We've had no snow. It's not been freezing. It's been raining, but you know what? We're happy to say goodbye to the snow, and we're happy to say hello, sunshine, right? Hello, gorgeous. Hello, sunshine. Okay, so when you jump in, tag a friend, send it to somebody, tell us where you're watching from, and we will get started. Madison is just doing her thing. Oh, you can do some of the littlest ladies. Denisha and Jackie, all the stuff. Amy. So that's awesome. So here we are. We had Limitless Ladies this morning. And you know what? There is so many people that are not feeling well. So we need to keep praying for people. There's so many people that are sick. So we're praying for their better in Jesus' name. And they just get a mighty touch and God raises them up. Because it's no fun not feeling well and being sick in your body. So we're just praying for all those people in the mighty name of Jesus that they are healed and better in Jesus' name. Woo! Woo! Wow, is that a woo from Madison? Woo! Maddie says woo! Anyway, so we had a great time at Limitless Ladies and got home. We actually put our feet up for a few minutes, didn't we, Madison? Mm. Yeah, Madison's kind of got some kind of allergy thing or something here. So we're just speaking life into her too in Jesus' name. Better, better, better. And Limitless Lions are on at the church tonight. So my husband, Steven, he runs a men's group, and it's called Limitless Lions. Mm. And if you're local and you're a man, then you are welcome to join that. And that starts at 6:30. And every week they get pizza from Enzo's Pizza. So it's the best pizza in town, y'all. You need to look it up and have Enzo's Pizza. You can tag Jessica, who's just messaging me. And enjoy some Enzo's Pizza from a great Kingdom gal. And Sister Lorna does a great job, and you will love the pizza.
Which one?
Dr. Destiny.
What's that one?
I think this one. Yeah, I think that one. So anyway, here we are. It's Thursday. It's Maddie and Mom Day. It's our Limitless Ladies Days. Yesterday, what did we have, Madison? We had our next level Limitless Ladies Luncheon. So that's for our online community and private group. If you want to be part of that, it's all on my website. You can go check it out. But that's a special group of ladies that want to take it to the next level.
Want to step it up a little bit.
Want to step it up a little bit. Come on, Brother Matt's in the house. Hey, Matt. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So that was yesterday. We met at Big Fish, and we did a live in our Facebook private group. So that was super fun. And man, living those ladies talked. So I think they talked. Our lunch went for 3 hours, and which is hilarious because when they all joined and started, they're like, they didn't think they really wanted to talk. Eh, Maddie? So, but now here they are talking and going for it. So anyway, that was a great time to have our next level luncheon, and they got to share what God's doing in their own lives and what God is really speaking to them about, and you know what next steps are, because it looks like different for all of us. Right, even for you, Maddie, right? And Maddie helped out with the tech stuff, so that was amazing. Welcome, Sister Betty. Beautiful, beautiful Betty.
Betty!
Bombshell Betty Barr is in the house. I know, I'm sorry, Maddie. Maddie's like, Mom, you're so loud.
That too,
That
but Bombshell?
Bombshell Betty. Ooh. She's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful Betty. So, you know what? What else, Madison? Church is 10:30 on Sunday morning.
6:30.
6:30 Sunday night. We have a special speaker, Pastor Drew is
What
going
is
to
that?
be speaking there on Sunday night. We got to get a poster ready for that.
I have one for guest speakers. I just got to
Cool.
switch it.
That's cool. So that's going to be happening Sunday night at Limitless, and you're welcome to join us if you're local. Just like you're welcome to join us for Limitless Ladies if you're local. We would love to have you out. There's ladies that come from all different places, all different walks of life, and we unite together under the umbrella of Team Jesus. So we are Team Jesus, and we like to brag on Jesus. Been trying to get to the men's group tonight, but doesn't look like I will. Brother Matt, why don't you message Andy Murray? Tag Andy Murray in this, and tag him that Matt needs a ride tonight. We're going to get you a ride, brother. Oh, yeah. Come on now. So that is happening tonight. But what was I saying? I was talking about next level. I can't remember what I was talking about. Pastor Drew's speaking on Sunday night. So come on out. It starts at 6:30. We start at 10:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning. And come out and be blessed. You know what? God is doing a great thing. God is doing a new thing. And I'm telling you, when you step out, he will use you and he will bless you and your life will be changed. We had a powerful service last Sunday night. God really showed up, and it was just a really special time and worship, and just just the glory was just really heavy, and it was just something different and new, wasn't it, Madison?
Yes.
Because God is doing a new thing.
Angel!
Angel! Look at how Madison, she just come to life. Angel! So she looks so beautiful this morning. She had the necklace on that you gave her, and then all of a sudden, what happened? But she changed and she put on her
Danny's
camo.
on here.
Danny, come on! Your stalker! Danny's in the house. Danny's in the house. Man, I met Danny a long time ago at the Goodwill. Where are you going? Oh, she's getting her water, y'all. She's getting her water. Okay, let's go now. Okay, Maddie, your hair looks lovely, of course. Okay. Limitless Lily. I was just going to message you, Lily. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye or hardly hello, but Lily left me a lovely gift and gave me a lovely scarf. I'm trying to...
Say it right.
Okay. And gave me a lovely scarf, and it's so gorgeous. I don't want it that low here. Love y'all. You look beautiful. You make me happy, Maddie. You get happy when I'm here. Yippee! Angel says, woo, yippee! I think I saw Joel come on, too. Good afternoon. How are you guys this rainy day? We are raiding out for Jesus, aren't we, Madison?
Oh, Joel did.
Yes, Joel did. We were just too busy with Danny, because Danny jumped on, and Madison's like,
it's rare that he actually comes on.
Stalker in the house. Danny. Okay, so anyway, what else? Do we have anything else to say, Madison? We got Limitless Ladies.
The Lions.
We got Limitless Lions. We got church Sunday morning, Sunday night. All
the
the
New
stuff.
Believers on Wednesday.
New Believers is Wednesday night. Teachable Tuesday is Tuesday night.
Tuesday night we have set up.
Then Tuesday night we have set up, but they don't need to know about that. And Monday we have Miracle Monday. So we got all kinds of stuff going on. So come on out. We got something special for the Limitless Ladies for Mother's Day we're working on. Also, you do not want to miss our Swap Till You Drop. And what day is that?
May 28th.
May 28th.
At 5:30 preview, 6 o'clock.
5:30 preview on May 28th. We're having our Swap Till You Drop, and that's our Limitless Closet. So how that works, y'all, is so super fun, isn't it, Madison?
Go there Wednesday night.
Yes, we will need to go there Wednesday night. So
it works.
super fun. So what happens is people donate stuff that they don't want. So if you have clothing, accessories, purses, shoes, perfume, new in the package, all that kind of stuff, we'll take it, we'll set it up. Greta's kind of in charge of it.
Brand new undies.
Oh, Debbie, welcome. Love you, girl. Praying for you, girl. So, yes, so Greta takes that all. She organizes it. And so we take donations. You can bring donations in. And then we organize it all up beautiful. And then we had a little fashion show last time, didn't we, Madison?
Yeah, I was actually there.
So we could pick outfits out for the fashion show. And we set that up. And then how it's supposed to work is... I've done this with my sisters. I don't know if y'all have done that before. Sorry, I'm going to miss that one out on a hot date. Either my man. Oh, I understand, Betty, when hot dates take priority. Brand new undies. Yes, isn't that hilarious? Angel, like we only want brand new undies. I'm sorry about that, but we have a limit with what
I
we
mean,
take,
Danny
right?
gets it coming to Goodwill, so.
All the thrifters understand that. So y'all. So that is going to be on May the 28th. So you get a ticket ahead of time. The ticket includes a pizza from Enzo's
$5
Pizza.
donation, I think.
$5 donation for the pizza and a ticket just to hold yourself a spot so we know how many people are coming. And then when you come, what happens is we give you a little piece of paper with a number on it. You take that number and then we sit in a circle according to numerically what number you draw. And then that's how we take turns. So if you're number 27 in the circle, then you get the 27th pick. But if you are number 1,
I think I was 10 last
you get
time.
to pick first.
You were second.
And yeah, I think I was second.
Yeah.
So you get to pick first
Keep having to swap
and get
people.
total dibs on whatever's there. So we set everything up. We have all the purses together. Hat, scarves, well, won't be mitts and all that. It'll be more summer stuff. We had beautiful purses and perfumes, accessories, all kinds of stuff. Belts, anything.
Purses, pajamas.
So y'all got to start saving your stuff, put it in a bin, put it in a tote.
Yeah.
And hot dates are so much fun, Lily says. You betcha. Come on now. So just set it aside and then you can bring that in. And
Betty said
oh, she's the 29th.
She's
I'm
coming!
It's not until May though, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Did we say April? It's not until the end of May.
May
So
28th,
after
Betty.
our Mother's Day party, we're gonna have a little tea party for Mother's Day, and we're collecting teacups. So anybody has teacups they want to donate, we're gonna take teacup donations. And then we're having our swap so you drop, and that is going to be. Is it the 28th or 29th?
28th.
Whatever
It's
the last
Thursday.
Thursday.
It's the 28th. I remember Greta saying it.
28th. Okay. She's paying attention to Greta giving the announcements. It's the last Thursday
Well, I hope I
of
pay attention.
It's the last Thursday of May. So then what happens is we go around the circle, you each get to pick an item, and then we just keep picking until all the items are gone. And
Then we do a free for all.
and then last time we did it, it was a pandemonia at the end.
Every time the clock ended, they kept going.
Yes, but that's okay. So at the very end, they ended up getting to pick the items that, were left and just have kind of fill bags, fill whatever you want. But we still had 18 bags at the end to donate. So there was tons of stuff. So
Let's get into it.
let's get into it. Let's get into what are we talking about today, Madison?
Clothing.
Say it again.
Clothing.
Okay, what is our title though?
You're the teacher.
I'm the teacher now. So Madison's given up on her teaching abilities for this week
one, yeah.
because she said this is an awkward topic and I do not want to be the teacher on this topic. So guess who's the teacher here? Oh, hello. Let's make sure we're both in the camera. Okay, so our title was Covered and Confident. Kingdom women dress differently. Who in the world is trying to call me on WhatsApp? I'll tell you, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. So we had a little discussion on Monday. Anybody that was on my live on Monday saw I was talking about.
I heard it was a riot.
You heard it was a riot. So we had Sister Lorna. There is Enzo's Pizza Lady. Right there is our sister Lorna. So she's the one that makes the pizza for the men's night and our swap shop, clothing, meat, and all the stuff. So we're happy to have Sister Lorna here. So she's the Enzo Pizza girl. Covered in confidence. Come on now. So on Monday, I was talking. Madison, you're looking at the camera.
Oh, I'm sorry. My head's pounding on the
Her
side.
head is pounding. So anyway, somebody wants to call us, you and Steven. I'm busy. We will call you when we have a chance. But it might not be for a while because how many text messages do I have that are not open, Madison? 237, I think. So y'all hang 10 with me. So on Monday, I just, I was scrolling, how you scroll through and I was waiting to do my live. And, I gotta say it. I see these kingdom women and what they're wearing. And it just kind of really sat with me. And it was very unsettling because sometimes it's like we don't realize sometimes the image that we're portraying. And y'all, let me just tell you that we can trip other people up. Come on now. And I don't know about you, but I don't like to see kingdom women half dressed. Hello. So I kind of got a little bit crazy and I was like, hey, y'all, you need to put your turtlenecks on, your long pants on, and go pray in the closet. So as I said that and kind of went off like a rocket, it's kind of been sitting with me all week and I've been noticing, yes? Oh, she wants me to quiet down. Okay. Go
It's
ahead.
like right in my ear.
Okay. Did you have anything else you want to
No.
say? Okay.
That's just it.
Angel
It's
says,
just
hello,
my-
Lorna. Hey, beautiful pizza lady. The pizza evangelist
just
is
'cause
in the
we're
house.
in my ear.
So we had opening Women, Let's Talk About It. This has really been stirring in my heart. And it's not about rules. It's not about shame. It's not about being frumpy, right? It's not about condemnation. It's just bringing attention to we can do better and we need to do better, right? So it's about wisdom, identity, and honor. Because when we know is who we are, I don't want to see butt cheeks hanging out of the shorts. Amen, Sister Angel. I am with you, and I am with you all day and all night long. I do not want to see that either. Because that's a little bit of TMI, isn't it, Madison? So, how we dress matters more than culture wants to admit, y'all. So more than people want to admit, how we dress matters. Where are you going, girl? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Totally agree, Lily says. So you know what? That was something that had really been resting with me, and I had not been really liking it. What I had been seeing. Oh my goodness, she is really having a go on that nose. Y'all, she is really blowing her nose here. So sorry. Madison's got some allergies or something that are coming up. Anyway, so type royal if you know your daughter of the king. That's why I was like, okay, we're going to type in the comments just as a reminder. So if you're daughter of the king, type royal. We are royal daughters of the king. I know Angel's all over this, I can imagine. So our point number 1 was, Maddie, are you coming back? I don't know where she's gone, guys. She gets her own thing going. So point number 1 was clothed with strength and dignity. So I had written down Proverbs 33 woman is not just dressed physically, but she's clothed spiritually. So what we wear reflects how we see ourselves, right? How we see ourselves. So whatever you're wearing, that's a reflection of who you are. And that's what people see. And that's an impression that we leave. And it can be a positive or it can be a negative, right? I'm not trying to copy Pastor Stephen's look, but I'm starting to wear more suits and I love them and feeling calm. See, Joel? And it's not copying. It's like when you start dressing like that, and I tell the Limitless ladies all the time, when you look good, you feel better. So looking your best, you can imagine that what that does for your confidence. So then the outcome of everything you're doing in life, it's different because you're feeling your best, you're looking your best, and the byproduct of that is really good things happening, right? So I love that, Joel. I think that's amazing because you know what? And that why Stephen started dressing up from a young age, I think I've told you all this before, is he was born with a cleft palate and, you know, he did not feel confident. So he started dressing up from a young age. And ever since he was like 8 or 9 years old,
Sorry,
he
guys.
always... Okay, you can move up, please.
Sorry, guys.
Just keep moving up. A young age, he dressed in suits, and he just liked the way that made him feel because he felt more confident, right? And when you
Sorry.
feel more confident,
I had a stuffy nose.
I know.
I'm sorry.
okay. So when you feel more confident, it's like you feel like you can conquer maybe things that you might not have felt like you could. I know that sounds crazy, but when you walk out in a suit with a vest and a tie and your shiny shoes, right? You feel different than when you're just going out in your...
Or you're in your battle vest.
Or in your battle vest. This is how I fight my battles. Oh, this is how I fight my battles.
Hey, can you stop?
So...
I'm gonna wedge you if you do that.
So you feel different when you're out in your suit and your tie.
Lily's
and
right there, Joel.
conquering the world than when you go out in your sweatpants and your running shoes just to toss some hoops around, right? So you get a different result from both. And the glasses. Lorna says, come on now. Lily says, you look great in suits, Joel. Yes, you do. And you had a great suit on Sunday. It was
what? We
green.
all wore green.
Yes, y'all wore green. I still have that picture. I gotta post that picture of y'all in
Me,
green.
Gwenny, and Joel were all wearing green.
They're all wearing dark
Sunday,
green, yeah.
and we didn't even consult each other
It
about
wasn't
it.
even
just a
planned.
fluke.
It was just a matchy match, wasn't it? So I was talking about this. What we wear reflects how we see ourselves. So when we represent Jesus and how we carry
Oh,
ourselves,
right.
right? I can remember Madison when she was little. It was so funny. She would dress up for church, and the minute she got in, the battle vest. Actually, Gwenny's making these,
got
and
one.
she's going to be selling them. So stay tuned on
I
that.
want one
It's
from her.
so cool because it all
Actually.
has meaning what she's done to it. So that's a really cool thing, and I don't want to
would,
steal her
actually.
thunder because it's amazing and it's going to be great. So when Madison was little, she would dress up for church. I don't know if you remember this.
No.
And she had the cutest dresses, and she'd have
I probably ditched them.
cute matching frilly socks and shoes and
Probably
hats
kicked
and all the
everything
stuff,
off.
headbands. But as soon as she got in the door from church, she would strip everything down at the door and want to change into something more comfortable because she said, I'm only dressing up for Jesus. So she
Sounds
would,
about right.
she would dress up for Jesus when she went to church, and then she got rid of everything afterwards, right? So I thought that was really cute. So we don't dress for approval. We dress from our identity. So how you're dressing is reflecting who you
But
are.
yeah, I dress up for that.
Yes, right. So how you dress reflects who you are.
Proverbs 31:25. She's clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come.
Say it again, Madison.
She's clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come.
Yes! So we had type dignity. If you want your life to reflect that, type dignity. Dignity. Okay, what's our point 2, Madison?
You're the teacher.
Oh, I'm the teacher, okay. Now
Numbers.
she's not going to join in, so that's okay. Point 2 was modesty is wisdom, not weakness. So we live in a society.
Tom!
Tom! Hey, Tom,
Tom.
you're going to love this one, Tom. We're talking about, like,
This is
women
really-
and the way they dress.
This is really random, but a tom is actually the bass drum.
Okay, there you go. So
Or
are you
is it a
saying
male
that Tom
blues?
is the bass drum?
I can't
Anyway,
remember.
we're carrying on here.
I think it's
so
called the bass drum. not
modesty
the tom,
is
but I don't know.
wisdom, not weakness. So we live in a world that wants to say, hey, if you show, more
is
skin,
it a
that's
male
better.
turkey?
Okay, you need
I'm
to.
sorry.
We're not on that topic. We're not talking about male turkeys.
No, I think that's
So-
what a tom is, though.
Modesty is not outdated. It's powerful. And it's not about hiding. It's about honoring. Right? One of my favorite scriptures. Oh, that's awesome, Angel. So the world says show more. Hello. And don't we see that all the time in our news feed? Come on over, man. We see it all the time in our news feed. But God says carry more. Attention is cheap. Value is costly. So you have to know your value.
Well, yeah.
Right? And being modest is something that's rare in
it's
today's
not.
day and age, but it's valuable. I always would bring Madison up and say, like, we had all our little rules here, and we'll talk about that probably coming up. But I always try to encourage her that, whatever we're doing, whatever we're wearing, whatever we're talking about, then if Jesus couldn't sit at the table with us and feel comfortable, then we need to reevaluate what we're doing. So as a mom of a special needs child growing up, and hello, Tom, I'll take it, he says, I needed to kind of make it so that she could understand it, that I wanted her to know that everywhere she went, Jesus was with her. So we had to always make sure that we were making Jesus happy, because he was always sitting at the table with us wherever we were going, right? He was always hearing our conversation. He saw the way we dressed, how we're reacting to other people, how we, the things that we do for others, right? All the stuff. So did you want to read this? 1
Sorry.
Timothy 2:9-10.
I also want the women to dress modestly, with decency and propriety,
Adorning themselves.
not with elaborate hairstyles or gold or pearls or expensive clothes. But you can wear them if you want.
Okay, gotta finish the verse.
But with good deeds appropriate for women who profess to worship God.
Right, so we had type wisdom. If you're choosing wisdom over attention, we need to be wise, y'all. Let it be pleasing to the Lord, whatever you wear modestly. Yes, Betty, so true, isn't it? So true, y'all. So point 3 is real beauty is deeper. And I think you'd all agree. Hey, Denise, welcome, welcome. The tallow was flying off the shelf this morning at Limitless Ladies. Denise is the one that makes the beef tallow for you all. So thank you, Denise. Right? You want to say thank you?
Thanks, Denise.
Thanks, Denise. What's the matter, Maddie? Okay, so real beauty is deeper. Beauty is not defined by exposure. Confidence does not come from showing more. So we live in a society sometimes that people think that they have to show more to make themselves like look better, to be more confident, to, you know, get attention of people. But I'm going to tell you something, all, it's getting the wrong kind of attention, isn't it? So when you have plunging necklines, you're showing way too much skin, right? You're causing people to stumble. Your confidence is not coming from showing more, okay? You can be stylish, fun, feminine, all this stuff, funky, and you can still honor God. You can still honor God, y'all. Okay, Madison. Are you too hot? Now? Okay, so now you're going to go take your sweatshirt off?
But that's what I'm saying. I have that underneath.
Okay, so let's just see if we can tick along here. I'm so glad they're loving it. I know, the results are amazing. Thank you, Denise.
That's why my head's
So you can be stylish and fun and feminine, all that stuff, and still honor God with how you dress. So real class does not need to shout, right? So you don't need to...
She said, yes, Maddie, so true. I don't know what I said.
I'm not sure either. So anyway, it's all good. So you don't need to draw attention to yourself. You don't need to show more skin. Some people think less is more. Less is not more.
It's worse.
Less is usually nasty, and it's bringing attention to yourself in the wrong ways. And read 1 Peter 3, Maddie.
3 to 4?
Yeah, sorry.
Your beauty should not come from outward adornment, such as elaborate hairstyles and the wearing of gold jewelry or fine clothes. Rather, it should be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight.
Inner beauty. There you go. Inner beauty. Keep it covered. Come on, say it loud, Limitless Lily. Keep it covered. So we had type confident if you know your worth is deeper. Okay, so we're moving on.
Sorry, I'm getting warm, but I have a shirt I don't think Mom would want me to wear on here.
Beautiful comes from inner. You are right. You are so right. So let's move on. We had point number 4. Set apart, not blending in. It's okay to be
different.
I know, right? It's okay to be set apart, isn't it? Set apart in the right ways.
Yeah.
In the right ways, in the good ways. Right? So kingdom women should not look like culture. Right? You should be able to tell the difference of a kingdom woman. Right? When Christ is shown inside, it shows on the outside. Yes, isn't that right? It's so true. It's so true. So that's all right. She's she's all over the place here.
Well, 'cause I'm warm.
Yeah, we can tell you're warm.
I'm cold downstairs, but I'm warm up here.
It's that time of year where it's just like, you know what? We're going back and forth. Okay, well, here we go then. So kingdom women should not look like culture. We should be able to tell the difference. We should not feel uncomfortable with kingdom women with what they're wearing.
That's better.
There we go. Okay, we're perfect now. We should not feel uncomfortable with what kingdom women are wearing. They should keep it covered, like Lily said. Keep it covered, and God has us covered, but we need to keep it covered, and we need to not show a lot of skin. We need to not wear skirts that are so short.
Or short shorts that show
bend
underwear.
over, that you see things that you shouldn't. Okay, Madison just said it. So don't wear the short shorts when you bend over. You can see underwear because we don't.
Or
want to
even a line.
We don't want to see that. That's inappropriate. And so I know growing up when Madison was kind of a teenager and she was starting to become a young woman, And I was very aware that I didn't want people looking at her the wrong way, because even though she didn't think anything of it, she needed to be reminded. So we had kind of rules, didn't we, Madison? And we still have rules, right? What are some of the rules?
You have to cover your butt.
You have to cover your butt. So we don't want that all showing and hanging out, because it's not very cool. So if
Long shirt to cover your butt.
That's right. So if we're wearing tights, we had to have something down over your behind that covered it, an extra long top. And then we come up with the creative, she says, go Tigers, go. Come on now. So we come up with the creative idea that if we didn't have a top that was long enough, then we had like these short, stretchy skirts that were just made out of cotton, and we called it pant cover, right?
I'm surprised you got that from TIG.
So we would add a pant cover on to cover,
which is a skirt, but I call them like pant covers.
Yes, because Madison, growing up, did not like skirts. So I couldn't call it skirts, or she wouldn't wear it. So we had to call it a pant cover. It's great to have good examples of how to stay trendy. But
right?
Oh, God. Yes, come on, Tom.
You could wear like a Gucci belt and still be modest.
Yeah, because you can wear a Gucci belt that is actually like, you know, with a nice dress, and you're not showing all skin.
You can wear expensive stuff, just not like...
Maddie is a beautiful dresser. Thank you, Lily. She really tries. She enjoys fashion, and she's getting really good at it. So that was one thing. Another thing was, you know, V-neck lines were always crazy.
That's why I wear these.
When you actually go out, and we would shop at the mall, and the stuff that they're marketing for these young girls is totally ridiculous.
V-necks, I hate those.
And you know, from a very young age, they're indoctrinating these young girls in to wear less is more, and show more skin, and show more cleavage, and show more V-necks and all this stuff, and it's just not cool. So you know, long time ago, when Madison had sensory issues and we would have to cut the tags off of her clothes, we learned to thrift shop.
And there was some, like for the longest time, with sequins especially, the ladies probably would know the jacket I wear. It has to have a layer underneath. I can't feel the sequin against my skin, or else I would pitch it.
That's right. So sensory-wise, it has to be soft. It has to be comfortable. It can't be scratchy and itchy.
If it's scratchy, I would have
it can't be too short. Can't be too short. You don't want to show your legs off, but you don't want to show your front off. So it's a very delicate dance of what, you know, how are you looking? Are you looking at yourself in the mirror before you go out the door saying, hey, if Jesus went for lunch with me, what would he think? Am I causing someone else to stumble? Y'all, because when I come across in my newsfeed kingdom women that are wearing next to nothing, that are showing reels from being at the gym with their stuff hanging out. There's stuff hanging out.
Like
hey, Kimberly, welcome.
There are times where Mom and I would be in the car, even today.
Hey, Chris Foster!
Hey! There was this lady who had a dress, but I don't know if it was too short on her or what.
It was a little short, and it was wet. You could see your underwear through it, and that's not cool. But
she was far away. I don't recognize people like that.
We need to do better with that stuff, and sometimes you need to bring it to somebody's attention, because sometimes they might have lived that lifestyle, and they might be a new Christian, and they might not realize it. I know Sweet Gwenny is a new Christian, and she's like, you know, this churching thing is new for me. You need to help me with it. I want to do things right, and sometimes I just might not know. So sometimes it's just, you know, you might just say something in love to just say, hey, you know, we need to do better.
Like, there are times I actually go over to her and be like, hey, I don't know if you know, but your shirt's inside out. And she'd be like, oh no, thank you for doing that.
Anyway, so I know every day when we are scrolling through social media, sometimes we see things that we wish we didn't see. Sometimes we see things that can really disappoint us. I know I was talking to a friend from overseas, and she's like, Connie, I was just so disappointed in the last week. The people that I follow, like, you know, and I thought they were a certain way, and I found out, like, they're really not authentically
Laura,
real.
How's your
mom? Praying for your mama.
How's your mom doing?
In Jesus' name. But you had a great testimony, so thank you for sharing that with me, girl. praise the
I
Lord.
keep thinking about her mom.
Yeah.
And how that impacts her.
Yes, it's true, isn't it? So we need to do better. We need to do better. And we need to be careful what we're posting. You know, are we, posting pictures in bikinis at the beach? Are we posting, being in a sports bra, busting out of it and thinking that's totally necessary? What is the point of that? I mean,
None.
we like to look nice. We love fashion. We love to glam it up and look our best for Jesus. But, there comes a line. It's like, you know what? You don't need to show it all. You don't need to show it all, and you do not need to cause other people to stumble, because that's what it's doing, y'all. It's not just to get you more likes on your your page and all this stuff. We don't want that.
The wrong people
will
get attracted by the wrong dresses.
And you can be causing other people, Christians, to stumble because of the stuff you're posting. Keep it in the closet. Keep it at home, especially if you're married. I mean, just that stuff that your husband wants to see. We don't need to see that. I really love dressing more conservatively, but I feel the closer I get to God, the less attention I need from others, especially men. Now I'm like, please don't look at me, to men loving my peace. Well, you know what? I think when you can think about that, and raising Madison, I said, to think of Jesus being at the table with you. Is he proud of what you're wearing? Is he okay with that?
This is reserved, so we're good.
Yeah, Madison always looks for round necks. She can't handle V-necks, and that's good.
I'm always scared, because I'm always going like this.
Yeah, and then if she questions something, then she's got a whole drawer full of tank tops that are tight-fitting tank tops that she layers with underneath things.
So that becomes more conservative.
Yeah, exactly.
Reserved.
Or the pant cover. If the shirt's not long enough, we get the little skirty thing out that we call a pant cover, and we wear that with tights. Because we don't want to ever cause anyone to stumble. We don't want to ever look inappropriate. And for heaven's sakes, we do not want to show too much skin, because we're seeing it everywhere in our news feed.
Romans 12:2.
If we look the same as the world, who's going to stand out? How do they
everybody else?
Oh, if we look the same, we're going to look just like the world, right? They're not going to be able to tell us apart. They should know we're Christians, right?
Okay.
We should look different.
I'm sorry. I was like...
We should look different. We should act different. We should dress different. They should be able to see Jesus.
Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the patterns of this world. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Preach, Denise says. Preach it, Madison.
Be transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Be transformed by the new renewing your mind. And what did we have to type in the thing right now?
Set apart.
Type set apart if you're choosing to be different. Right? Okay, so number 5. We'll move along here.
Okay.
Because we can get off on some tangents, can't we, Madison? Mainly me. Mainly me.
Your
so point 5
not
is real life, what I have taught Madison. So... it's not control, it's protection, it's not restriction, it's value that I've tried to teach her over the years. Because, especially with Maddie, she wasn't aware of a lot of things, right? So she needed me.
I was reserved.
And you didn't notice things. She needed me to kind of be a second set of eyes, right? And sometimes she wouldn't notice if her shirt was tucked in her pants or not tucked in. That was just not something important. So it was always mom's eyes.
Well, I would say to her, does this color go with this color? Or does this do this? Or
and you're rocking that. So we talked about V-necks. You got to be careful with V-necks. Because when you got V-necks, ladies, you got V-necks, and you're working for Jesus, and I've seen this on my news feed this week. You got V-necks, you're working for Jesus, and you can't wear a bra because of the top you're wearing. I'm sorry, I want to talk about it. That's not right. You need to go back in your closet, and you need to try again. And you need to try to get a bunch of the little black tank tops that Madison wears under everything.
Or even just a long sleeve to layer underneath.
Long sleeve to layer with if you're cold, but you don't need to be showing it all.
Keep your butt covered.
Well, I was talking about your chest. But anyway, the butt covered too. But you know what? Go back and reassess. Because if you're showing too much skin, it's not cool.
If Jesus would be
in the room, at the table.
And if he looks disgusted... not that he would, but
you don't want to make Jesus look disgusted. That makes me sad.
But that's what I mean. If he looks disgusted at you, then don't do it.
Right, and we're not here to condemn anyone. I'm just saying, let's do better. Yes, mothers are God sent. So let's do better in the fact that, you know what, if we're men or women of God, then we should have a standard. We should have a standard, right? Come on, get in the mirror or the picture here.
No
Maddie.
bikinis.
We should, yeah, oh, definitely. You shouldn't be not showing your bikinis online. We don't want to see that.
Even
There's nothing godly
revealing-
about that, guys. Come on.
Revealing photos online. What is
Revealing
wrong with
photos
you, P?
Madison, let's talk about it. Let's talk about
What
it.
is wrong with you people?
So, what I was going to say is when you're a man or woman of God and you are talking about something and you're trying to preach or teach and that, and you look a certain way, and that is your standard,
On guys, what do you say, Mommy?
then you know what? You have to be careful, because if you're, looking all exposed, how many people are going to take you serious for what you're actually speaking? They're going to read into that and they're going to take it a different way.
You are better
Right.
answering that than me.
Just wondering what your thoughts about V-neck t-shirts on guys. Well, I
She'll
think
answer you.
V-neck t-shirts on guys are way better than V-neck t-shirts on women. That is for sure.
What's she
Like, and I'm not going to say, like, men also, because I know people, and I've had to talk to other people in ministry. I'm like, do your shirt up, dude. Like, you're not John Travolta. Come on, having integrity with yourself. Lynn, welcome.
She's so cute.
She's so cute.
When I first met Lynn, I thought she was Gwenny's sister.
I know, she looks like Gwenny's sister, doesn't she?
Literally, that's what I said to her. I was like, is that your
Yes.
sister? She's
Yes.
like, no, that's my mom.
So I think men, it's like, don't pull a John Travolta, leave it buttoned up, and you don't want to leave your whole
John
chest
Travolta?
exposed.
Who the heck is
It's
that?
somebody old that you wouldn't know. But
Okay,
totally
obviously
okay
not.
with V-necks. You just don't want them going down to your belly button,
I'm
right?
already picturing Lorna laughing.
Lorna is
Like,
laughing.
in my head, I'm like-
laughing Lorna, but that's okay. We're just bringing attention to what needs to be talked about. So we had no low V-necks. Like, just get away from that, ladies. You can, if you can't wear a bra with it, you probably should put it back in the closet and get a whole tank
Or
top
get
to
rid
go
of it.
underneath of it, or just donate it and get rid of it, or actually just burn it and put it in the garbage, because no one actually
She's more
should
severe than me,
probably
but-
be wearing it. So keep your bum covered. We had keep your butt covered. We don't want to see it. No bare legs that draw the wrong attention. Sometimes you can wear things that are too short.
You gotta
too
ask
much.
yourself, though.
Bikinis.
Would I feel good representing Jesus in this? I go back to, if Jesus is looking disgusted at what you're wearing,
Come on, talk about it, Madison.
don't wear it.
Jesus is feeling disgusted about it. Don't wear it. Right?
Yeah.
Just like a limitless light. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Call him up. What would he say if Jesus saw what you were wearing today? Would he say, very nice, well done? Or would he say, go back and change again? Very nice, well done, go back and change again. What would it be? What would it be if Jesus had you for tea today? Okay, so you don't have to reveal your body to prove your beauty, right? Sometimes people are getting the wrong message, the wrong memo, thinking less is more, and I have to show more.
I don't give a rip.
Madison, tell me how you feel today. Tell me how you feel today.
Less is worse. More
Less
is value.
Less
Is worse. More is valued.
So you don't have to reveal your body to prove that you're
I
beautiful.
don't know if that makes no
Right?
sense.
So what makes you feel confident when you get dressed? What is an outfit that makes you feel confident, that you're covered and confident, and
Sometimes
when you walk
it's
in a
just a
room?
matter of my favorite pants or my favorite sweatshirt.
Favorite pants or your favorite sweatshirt, and you just feel golden?
Nah.
Yeah. Sometimes, right?
Or it's just like wearing my favorite hat or whatever.
So we had type value if you know you're worth protecting. Value, hello.
6.
We are valuable. Point number 6 is we dress with honor and intention. Clothes are beautiful. If we use them the right way, they can be, right? They can be a real asset in addition to making you feel confident and beautiful.
Professional too.
You can look professional too, can't you, Madison? Because we did that yesterday for our next level Limitless Ladies Luncheon, didn't we?
It could look nice, but still be comfy.
And that's what we found, isn't it, over the years? You can have a really classy, lovely, beautiful outfit that is very, very comfortable, right? And sometimes people say, "Oh, I can't dress up; it's too uncomfortable." Well, it's not
Actually,
really
it's
true.
not.
There's lots of comfortable clothes that can
Like,
look
there are
really
dressy black
classy,
pants that are comfy.
stretchy. They're very classy, and yet, you know, you can feel very great in them, and they can be just as comfortable as wearing a jogging suit or your pajamas even. Okay, for me, with my experience with Jesus, I think once that happens, like the women at the well, he
dressing
said,
like a
"Go
bimbo.
and sin no more." And dressing like a bimbo, revealing your body is a form of sin. Grabbing someone's attention and stirring bad thoughts in their head. Does that make sense? Oh yeah, that totally makes sense. That's why we're actually talking.
Don't make people fall.
That is what we're talking about, Kimberly, because you know what? We live in a fallen world. We live in a world that has brainwashed everybody into
You
this is
little
okay.
people.
You know, there's porn addiction in the church. And how many, they say 70 to 80% of men in the church have an issue with pornography. So what do you think it's doing when you are exactly dressing like a bimbo, dressing like a hoochie mama?
Bimbo.
Sorry, I'm just using,
I don't
Kimberly said the
Where's
words.
bimbo? It's
Revealing
hilarious.
your body is
Like
a
a
form
bimbo.
of sin. When you're dressing like a
Stop being
hoochie,
a bimbo.
a hoochie mama, it's causing other people to stumble, and we don't want to do that.
I love that, Kimberly, a
Right?
bimbo.
Kimberly Madison really loved that. She'd never heard bimbo before.
Not once, actually. I heard.
Not once.
Stop dressing like a bimbo.
Oh, so now she's going to grab right onto that. So
bimbo.
we need to be aware of how we're dressing. We need to be aware all the time how we're dressing. We need to be aware of what we're posting on social media.
Does we dress?
Come on, guys. Like, my husband has had to unfollow and block people because they don't have enough common sense to post anything appropriate.
I'm sorry, but not many people do.
Madison says not many people do.
I'm sorry to say that, but
Maddie, maybe you need to give like some life lessons.
like, I cannot believe sometimes what we think is common sense, but they decide not to use it.
Well, it's the sad thing is some people get caught up with the likes and the attention.
Oh, who cares about the likes?
And then the people pleasing. So then therefore they find themselves going down a path that's not the most healthy.
I can flat out tell you right now, I'm only doing this not because of making a name for myself or making this, that, or the other. Just because I want to help.
Yeah, well, I wasn't talking about you because you always have clothes on.
Well, yeah. But you were saying about the likes, and that's what I was...
I'm just saying sometimes people show their skin
Oh.
and all their stuff.
Sorry, that was what I
Because
went
they
from,
want extra likes and extra attention. And, you know, that only really draws attention from the wrong areas, right?
'Cause
So then, yeah,
6...
we need to dress with honor and intention, right? And be very aware of, you know, how am I representing Jesus when I go out the door, right? Am I causing someone else to stumble? You know, because if you try to minister to somebody and witness to someone or pray with somebody or just have a regular old conversation with somebody, you know, are they gonna take you serious if you got skin hanging out?
Are you gonna...
And your
Does-
dress is hardly covering your bottom? Like, probably not. Probably not. It's going to be a major distraction. You know I have a problem if I'm talking to somebody and they've got something hanging under their nose. I know that's a distraction for me, so I can't even imagine if
Like, there are times where hair goes in front of my face, and I'm just like... trying to get it out, and then I actually move my hair.
Okay, so moving on. So our point number 6 was
Right
we
there.
dress with honor and intention. We are not responsible for someone else's sin, but we are responsible for how we present ourselves. We are responsible how we present ourselves. So maturity is thinking with wisdom. And does this honor? We can influence people, and you know, we need to not normalize unhealthy dressing habits.
Modest... If you
Unhealthy
influence
posting
modesty,
images.
you will normalize modesty.
That's right. That's right. You know, sometimes people go on a vacation and they're so excited to get away somewhere hot, and they're on the beach and they're posting pictures of themselves in bikinis.
Dude, I
and
could care less.
and their legs on
I don't like too hot of places.
you know, their legs, bare legs exposed with all their tan, and they think it's great. And then you have other people that are in that country club that are accolading and, oh yeah, you look great. Great bathing suit, great tan. And you're just like, okay, this is probably
Weird.
not a great kingdom ministry. We need to set a good example, right? Yes. We need to be role models to others as Christians. Exactly
So-
right. Bullseye, hit the nail on the head, Kimberly. And that's what we're getting at, is that, you know what, you want to make a difference and an impact in the kingdom, then we need to step it up, and we need to be aware that how we dress is important.
Matthew
It
5.
says a lot about yourself. It says a lot about yourself, and are you causing other people to stumble? Can you tell that you a kingdom builder? Do you want to do the best for Jesus? Right? Because I don't want to make anyone stumble. I want to be very aware of that. Just like Madison, I've always tried to teach her to have an eye to be aware of certain things.
I'm very observant anyways.
You are very observant. That is no kidding.
I was saying to Gwenny, actually, because we're so much alike when it comes to that.
Yes.
When we walk into an unknown room, like we've never been to somewhere before, and we're going there for the first time, you'll notice with me, Mom knows this too, I'll just observe.
Observe.
I listen and observe. I don't say anything to anybody until I've been there probably the second or third time, because I'm just observing and listening around to see, like, I don't know, I just sense things that, like, there are times that would be like, oh, I've been only here probably a couple minutes and something's already off.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I say the first, like, if I'm reserved to you, it's mostly because I don't know you right away. So I'm just kind of observing everything.
So you're taking it in.
Yeah.
And the point of this is what? Where are you going with this?
I don't know.
Okay.
You were saying observant, and I'm just an observant
Okay,
person.
so you're just saying that you observe people.
Yeah.
So you notice when people are half dressed too. Yeah, probably Madison probably blocks them right away.
There are times at work that I'm like, Lord help them. Because there can be these sweaty guys that they have a shirt on.
Jackie!
They have a shirt on, but that's too small for them.
It's too small for them. So we can do better. Let's try to do better. Let's try to dress appropriate. Let's try to have confidence when we dress.
As a retail associate, I thank you for that.
Be clothed and covered. You do not need to be half naked. You do not need to be showing skin.
What?
Right?
Don't be a bimbo.
Oh, Kimberly, she loves that word. Did you hear her? She's saying, "No, don't be a bimbo." So thank you, Kimberly, for introducing Madison to that word.
Thanks,
We love
Jackie.
you,
I love you
Jackie.
too.
Okay, so let's read Matthew 5:16, Maddie.
In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. 1 Corinthians 10:23-24. I have the right to do anything you say. You say I have the right to do anything, but not everything is beneficial. I have the right to do anything you say. But not everything is constructive, because it could be destructive. Okay. Sorry, that wasn't part of the verse.
Let's just read the verse before we add.
No one should seek their own good, but the good of others. Just because you say you have the right to do anything doesn't mean it's always good.
Right. Kimberly, we love you too. She's laughing because I said,
because
Madison
I said
really
don't
likes
be
the
a
word
bimbo.
Bimbo. So let your light
Just because you
shine
think
in
you
the
can doesn't
darkness.
mean you should.
Let it shine all
Just
the
because you
day
could doesn't mean you
through.
should.
Let it shine, shine for Jesus. Let it shine, shine its light on you.
Just
I
because
was
you
walking
could doesn't mean you should.
all alone in the darkness, I couldn't see which way to go. And then,
Right there.
okay.
Just because you could doesn't mean you should.
Just because
Just
you
because
could
you think you can.
Just because you could doesn't mean you should. I like that, Maddie. Just because it
could and should rhyme, so.
Just because it fits you doesn't mean that you should wear it, right?
Well, it goes for anything, but yes, I'm
Yeah,
just
preach,
clothes.
Maddie, Kimberly says. Come on and preach it, girl. So I don't dress for attention. I dress for intention. I'm not trying to get a reaction. I am representing a king. Okay? We work for King Jesus.
We work for his attention, not the attention of man.
Right. So sometimes we just need to...
If that makes any ounce of sense.
Do a little bit of reevaluating, recalculating, resetting, right? And
we don't want world attention. We want God's attention.
sometimes redoing.
Redoing?
Like rethinking what you're going to wear. Be intentional.
Reconstructing?
Redoing.
And reanalyzing.
Reanalyzing, recalculating, just like the GPS, recalculating. Wouldn't that be great?
Or like that buffer.
If there was
Got
somebody,
a buffer sometimes
and
before
there
you get
was
it right.
somebody at your door saying when you show up at the door, you're going out the door and you're getting dressed and it's inappropriate and it's like the too much skin beeper goes off and it says, recalculating, you need to change your outfit now. Go back and try again.
If you go out the door and you're buffering about your outfit, go change it.
Yes, that's right. God is calling us to be holy, for he is holy. Come on, Jackie. And you can wear lovely, beautiful things.
Don't be scared to ask somebody that you're close to. Like, there are times I ask Mom about, is this okay? Is this not? Mm-hmm. Don't be scared to say that to somebody. Is this okay or is it not?
That's right. And sometimes we don't have, that's why I was joking about
that was constructive criticism.
The recalculating. Because just like that GPS recalculates, sometimes we need some recalculating. Sometimes it's like you look in the mirror before you go, and it's like recalculating. There is something off about this, and
you got an accent headed your way. Recalculating. I literally just made that one up on the spot. I'm not gonna lie.
Mirrors are everyone's friend, and they
Accident.
don't lie,
En route.
right?
Recalculate.
So you know what? When you're going out the door, and if you've got to like, I don't know, just a funny,
like a buffer.
It's like, okay, maybe I should not wear this, you know? And there's like all kinds of trips. Like Madison and I have several like long, like thin, sheery jackets.
Yeah.
And thin, lacy, long jackets. So sometimes in the summer, instead of showing more skin, there's things that you can wear, a lot of lace and sheer. And when you wear it in layers and you have these long, lacy jackets, it can look very classy, but yet be very cool. And not cause people to stumble that you're showing all this skin, right? And sometimes you have to be creative like that. And sometimes we have to pray, it's like, God, help me, because this is a new world and I'm not used to this, and help me dress appropriately. I don't want to cause somebody to stumble. I want to make you happy, right?
And for me...
Hugs, Lynn. Thanks for joining us.
Me,
you go, Maddie.
I hate two patterns because my brain buffers every time I see two patterns.
Okay, so we're not even going to get in how to dress, but Madison's just saying that she doesn't like two patterns.
Because my brain, Amy knows this, my brain buffers when there's two patterns and it cancels them both out.
Right. So that's okay.
So
we just want to be covered and confident. That's the standard that we want y'all to adapt and think about.
Honor
right?
if you want your life to reflect him.
Type honor if you want your life to reflect him. Come on now. Come on, we work for Jesus. Me and Jesus got our home thing going. Me and Jesus got it all worked out. Right? And we want to make Jesus happy, man. We don't want to make him cry. We want to maybe, if he's sitting at the table with us, we want to make him so proud of us.
And confident. That's the standard.
That is the gold standard, right?
That's the golden standard. The golden rule.
That's not the golden rule, but it's the gold standard.
One of them.
Okay. Madison's just making up the words today. So, what do we have in closing? So, it's not about rules. It's about wisdom, right? We're not here to come down on everybody. We just want to say, you know what? Use wisdom. Use wisdom. If you're showing skin and there's parts hanging out, it's probably not a good idea. Right? It's probably not a good idea, because I can't listen and take you seriously when you're going to be preaching anything about Jesus. I have a hard time taking that seriously when you can't keep your body covered. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be honest with you. So we need to do better there, and we need to use wisdom. right? So you can be stylish, joyful, fun, feminine, and still walk in dignity and honor, y'all. Right? You can still do that. So watch what you wear. Be aware of what you're wearing. Wear something that reflects your value. Wear something that reflects your calling.
Okay.
Wear something that reflects who you really are. Like if it's the Detroit Tigers, honor, Lily says. Yes, by all means, honor. And share this with any other women that you think might need it, right? Or just be honest. Be that honest sounding board for other women that, you know, because sometimes people don't know. They've never really thought about it. You know, they don't see an issue until you say to them. They're just like, oh my goodness, thank you. I never even thought of that. I didn't even realize that. Somebody said that to us just this week. Didn't even realize that. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. Do you want to do that?
Oh, you did it.
So we had Lord help us walk in wisdom. Help us know our value deeply. Because when we know our value and our identity, then sometimes we won't do stuff like that. Because usually we're doing it for the wrong reasons, right? And so break the need for wrong attention. Break the need for having that wrong attention, right? Because what are you attracting when you dress like that, right? It's the wrong stuff. So teach us to honor God in every area. Let our lives reflect Him fully. And dress for success, but dress for Jesus. Be intentional. Like, because when you're dressing with the right intention and you want it to do, you know, to honor Him and not to cause people to stumble, you can look classy, you can be covered, you can be confident, and you know what? You can be the royal child of the King that we are, right? And that makes such a difference. Madison is telling me to wrap it up. What would you like to wrap up, Madison? Because it's
Don't be a bimbo.
Oh my goodness. So Kimberly, Madison's not going to forget that. She really grabbed onto that bimbo word and she's like, don't be a bimbo.
Don't be a bimbo.
So, you know what?
Don't
Dress your best for Jesus. Don't cause other people to stumble. And remember, keep yourself covered. Keep yourself covered and confident because God has great plans for you. We love you. Never forget, little is much when God is in it. Stop showing your skin, ladies. You can do better. God wants you to do better. He's got great things. You were born for such a time as this. And don't let that stinking scum-sucking devil,
The scum-sucking pig,
trip you up and keep showing your skin when you need to get covered. Get covered and get in that closet and pray and say, Jesus, help me get rid of this way of thinking and dressing. Right? Thank you all for joining us. We love you and we're going to leave you. Let us know where you're watching the replay and where you're all from. And we'll talk to you soon. Right, Maddie? Say goodbye, Maddie.
Bye.
Bye. We love you.